Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Anaiis. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, thank you for checking it out. If you're returning, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for spending any time on my channel at all. Now, if you're new, you just need to know that I read for the Twin Flame Collective Sacred Union Journey. I don't do traditional tarot. I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm not someone who conveys information through the lens of astrology. So you may need to move on if those things are really of interest to you, and a lot of people are interested in that. You can look at my primer video, which explains how I do what I do. I do freeform readings. I consider myself to be a translator of current energies within the Sacred Union journey and the Twin Flame dynamic. And when I use he or she pronouns or divine masculine or divine feminine, they're not gender specific unless I say I'm talking about penis people or vagina people. Then you know I'm referring specifically to someone who is a divine feminine in a female body or divine masculine in a male body, and that may not be how you identify yourself. So cross watchers, figure it out for yourselves. If this doesn't resonate for you, thank you for stopping by anyway, and come back and check us out again, because my readings are time fluid, and you may get something, a little bit of a snippet here, but the longer videos are worth watching. Okay, so this is going to be, for me, a fairly quick reading, and I am going to do an extended because there's a lot of information that's changing, a lot of dynamics that are changing, and I want to make sure those who are following their own journeys and checking out multiple readers, as people do, I do it myself, right? And I have great internal guidance. I look at it both for insight, new perspectives, entertainment, and occasionally there'll be something really that blows my socks off, and I love it when that happens. So first of all, I know this is a twin flame journey because the Swan card came out, and when a Swan card comes out, this is my card for Sacred Union Twin Flame. So whenever this card comes out and it pops out right at the beginning, it's like, okay, that's what this flavor is going to be all about. Now, there can be other cards that will follow that let me know not only is this a reading specifically focused on Twin Flame Journey, but it is also specifically focused perhaps on a timeline change or a hang-up going through an ascension gate. Now that's not the case with today's reading. So what I've been guided to do again is to look at both the masculine and the feminine dynamics. What's happening for you, divine masculine? What current energies are you in? Divine feminine, what current energies are you in? And what is the dynamic between the two of you? And perhaps what challenges are you facing? What energies are you adapting to and integrating? And how can the information that is now moving through the collective be part of your knowledge base? That's why I translate these energies. That's why I'm doing the card readings, because I have a very long history of working with energy for a long, long time, and this is just a new aspect now of working with energy. Okay, so now you know what's going on here, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to begin with the Divine Masculine. Now, when I have 3 cards out for you, if you've been watching my videos before and you've seen this layout before, you know that one of these usually is emotional body, one is physical body, and one is spiritual subtle body energy. And you also know that I talk a lot about coming out of the pain body, because that's what the ascension journey is. It's shedding your pain body. You're coming into union with source and with yourself, And when you come into the right alignment of frequency and vibration and inner work where your own divine blueprint is clear, then you can merge, purge, surge with another blueprint that is a clear, that has cleared the divine blueprint and is a match for you in terms of what the two of you can co-create together as a merged union. So here we have out today, we have rabbit. This is a really interesting energy. This is rabbit. This is wolf. These are both earth energies. And this is the bear. Now this is also an earth energy, but in this reading, the bear is coming across as spiritual energy. This is a protective, spiritual, could be a guide, could be a person, place, or situation, but there is spiritual energy behind this card. Within you, divine masculine, you can feel that you have a strong energy that's kind of got your back right now because you're going through some major shifts. Now we have the wolf energy, and this for me in this reading is representative of the divine masculine now having cleared out of his pain body for the most part. He's really in his cleared causal body energy, and he's looking at what it is that he has to teach or offer to the collective by virtue of his life experience. So that's wolf. Causal body energy, spiritual subtle energies here. So this is a divine masculine that has probably transmuted or balanced, is still balancing out his third chakra energy, but he's beginning to organize his life experience in a way that will benefit the collective. That could be all kinds of things. And we have out rabbit. Now rabbit is also an earth energy, but in this energy we have the divine masculine feeling a little bit nervous, feeling a little bit insecure, like he knows he's going to move into the wolf, he knows he's going to organize his life experience and share it, but right now he's not quite sure how, and it's making him a little nervous because it may mean a transition in his life, and he's weighing, is he ready? Is he ready to make that transition? He's got to kind of feel that out, so he's all ears, all attention, hyper-vigilant right now, and also feeling this beautiful, confident, quiet energy moving closer and closer to him, where it's going to probably push him to the point where a catalyst energy will come in to make sure he stays on his path, to carry this energy, to be this person in his sacred union. So, confident and strong, intelligent and organized, and vulnerable. So this is what the divine masculine, this is what you guys are bringing, guys and girls, whatever, however you identify. If you're masculine, you know it. This is what you're bringing and holding in the union space right now with current energies. All right, let's take a look at what's going on for the divine feminine. This is also very dynamic. This is the divine feminine really completing her transformation, being absolutely secure in it, having taken flight, and she is moving away from this emotionally cyclical part of the pain body, subconscious and emotionally manipulative energy. This is the sea serpent. Okay, and this for me is the divine feminine has been trapped here. And there was no way for her to get out until she completed her transformation. I do not see this, although this is an etheric card and it represents a relationship in the ethers. For me, it represents shadow energy. So that's my particular interpretation of this card as a reader and in this reading. Now we also have the octopus. I am really fond of both snakes and octopi, except when they are making mischief. And I'm fond of the octopus, and even though I know it is an intelligent, sensitive creature, I will admit that I have eaten octopus and enjoyed it. Oh well. All right. So here we have the divine feminine. In this energy, she has awakened. She has had an awakening. This energy can wake you up. The hard, cramped, contracted, restraining energy, just like a cocoon, will force you to wake up, because if you don't chew your way out of it, you're going to die inside of it. And that's where the divine feminine, many of you have been. You have been feeling like, when do I get to get out? When do I get to really step forward, knowing this is not my circus, this is not my monkey? So this energy for you could represent a relationship. This could represent a group of relationships. This could represent a specific person that you'll know and recognize in your own life. This could represent a dynamic of codependency and emotional manipulation that has kept you, until you did your transformational work and got out, kept you trapped and moving around and around and around and around and around in repeated cycles. You're waking up to this now, and you're actually, although you're fresh out and your wings are probably just drying, you are moving on, you are moving away, you are saying farewell. Now, the beauty of the butterfly is that she says farewell by just simply leaving. She doesn't have to have a big showdown. There doesn't have to be a lot of heightened, angry, toxic emotional energy. She just recognizes the situation, that it's time to go, and she goes. Okay? He or she. This could be you. Just take it as it plays. So this is the energy that's up for the divine feminine, is not my circus, not my monkey, bye-bye. Persons, family, group, place, work situation, or things, or an opportunity that she may be being seduced to flip herself around and head back, and she's not doing it because she sees it clearly. All right, so that's where the divine feminine is at. Now, the energy that is being the glue in the union right now, we have out, we have the lovers, and we have the sun. So that's amazing, right? And here we have the divine feminine here moving and liberating herself in this union and in her own individual internal union. Here she is. She's moving, I like to do this, she's moving toward the lovers within her, her divine masculine, her divine feminine. And here she is. There's divine feminine, divine masculine, and here's the energy of source, Gaia, elementals. And here's the energy of the transformation of the sun that is supporting this transformational recognition that this divine feminine is the struggle to come out of a cocoon. You have to do a lot of work to get out. And this is what she's been working on. So that's wonderful. We have the lovers and the sun balancing out this union. This is great. Now, that's in between the partners, in between the sacred partners, and in between the twin flames, the energy moving between you. Now, what's actually happening in this bliss central current of energy, that when you have one energy body as a sacred union pair, and you do, you're united, you have one energy body that's combined. And it's gigantic, but it's still just one body. You have your own energy field, but the two of you are a combined energy. And you have been since you began your explosive journey of individuation a long, long time ago. So what do we have out for? We have the star that is supporting both masculine and feminine sides of the union, and this is the energy that will be helping you with your internal union, which is the place that you next go to once you've come into union with Source. And this is the energy that is going to help you continue with the healing work. Once you come out of your pain body, once you extricate and you've done all the shadow work and the inner child healing and all that tremendous energy work, and you come out of the pain body that you've been living in your whole life up to that moment when you wake up and get out, you've been healing. You were born healing. So this energy is here in the bliss channel supporting both, all aspects of the union. Then we have judgment. So this is the divine source energy calling and saying, yep, come on, you can do it. Both of you. I want you home with me. I want you home with me in one gorgeous, shining, beautiful energy like the star that you are. The galactic star, the spiritual star. So I am calling you, I am giving you not only emotional healing and mental healing, I'm giving you light and sound healing energy as well to continue on your journey. Okay, and then, and now I see why. Now we have the Tower. Okay, so we're going to look at why the Tower has come up, and that's very, 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 very interesting. The Tower is such a beautiful, powerful card because it represents organic energy deconstructing what is not composed of organic energy and material. So it's a huge, beautiful inrush of very powerful energy that clears what is not authentic to you, your life, your journey, how you express yourself. And for me, this is because I'm doing a series of very deep workshops, your story or your life. This for me is the process that we go through in the workshop. It's create your own tower. Design your own tower. Become aware, so conscious and aware of yourself that you recognize the false foundation that your social self, your cultural self has been constructed from, and you do the work to voluntarily take it down. Okay, so we've got the Tower. All right, I think that's probably going to do it for this reading, because this is going to be part A of the reading, and it's short. I'm keeping it short, and I will share the guidance cards that came out. From Source, we have authentic truth. So that is the core of this reading. It is, what is the dynamic of authentic truth? And we're going to go into that. I'm going to go into what the Tower is about here in this sacred union relationship and dynamic. And if you want to stay with me for the extended, I will go into that in some depth. Okay, now here we have the divine masculine. So yeah, this is a sacred union reading. And both, if you're in a sacred union or twin flame dynamic, you might take a little bit of a sense of relief that there hasn't been another timeline shift or merger, so you're going to have time to integrate the shifts and rebalance yourself after we had multiple timeline shifts last week or at the beginning of this week. Okay, so here we have the divine masculine. His energy is here. He's definitely present. And here you are, divine feminine. Your energy is here. And you're definitely present in this reading. And in this reading, I see very clearly that the union is strong, it's dynamic, it's absorbing the changes here, which when we look at this level of a dynamic, this is old. This has been going on a long time. This is not a new dynamic. And this could also be a past life dynamic, because the sea serpent is here, which is going round and round and round again with unresolved subconscious and unconscious issues, which means we haven't remembered who we are yet. This is powerful, and if you're going through this divine feminine, take some time to rest and integrate and journaling and do dream work and take some time to unpack all of the elements of this transition for you, because this divine feminine, this is your tower. This is what you're coming out of. This is you're coming out of this. You're coming out of it. Okay? So if this is where you go off and carry on with your journey today, I thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please do like, comment, and share if this reading resonates with you. I so love the comments, because I'll chat with you. And then I am putting a link to my upcoming workshop in Philadelphia in the description box. If you happen to live in Philadelphia, New Jersey, you're in a twin flame dynamic and you want to do voluntary, I built it, I'll break it, tower work. I built it, I'll deconstruct it. Come to my Your Story or Your Life workshop, and let's get this work done in group energy that's very loving and safe and supportive, so that you can carry on with your union and begin to be really clear about what your mission work is and how to align yourself, so that you begin to move on that path with a sense of ease, abundance, and grace. Okay. And for those of you who are aware that this tower moment that you've just gone through, whether you're in or you're about to go through, is an old dynamic that includes your family, possibly your soul family, your birth family that is, or your soul group, where you are all doing your ascension journey together and you have intertwining histories together and timelines together, and you want to make that a gentle and very productive process. This is one of our Source Solutions essences. This is number 18, which is about withholding pleasure, cruelty, and freezing time. And that's what's going on. Your energy's locked up when you're in a past life dynamic and you're going round and round and round and round and round in this kind of energy. And we have solutions for you. We can help you get out, so that the process work, your inner work, your healing work, your work of becoming more awake and aware and integrated in your body with your higher self. My group and I, we've been on this now for 2 solid years using these essences, and the transformations have been so gentle and yet so powerful. It's extraordinary. So yeah, do check out the link also. I'll probably plug in a little blurb for a little advertisement for our Source Solutions. Visit the website, check it out. Okay, and for those of you who are continuing on to the extended, ooh, it looks like it's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see what else is going to happen here.